Hurricane Douglas continues to strengthen as it marches westward towards Hawaii. Joining us now with the latest on the storm and the impacts that we can expect is Robert Ballard, Science and Operations Officer at the National Weather Service and the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning, Kelly.
Okay, so the latest update did come out at 5 a.m. What is the latest on Hurricane Douglas?
So Douglas is a hurricane now, and it is generally headed west-northwest. It's going to be moving toward the main Hawaiian Islands over the next few days. Something that we definitely need to keep an eye on as we're heading into the peak of hurricane season now.
Okay, and right now we're taking a look at the official track from the National Hurricane Center, and we're also looking at the spaghetti plot. So we're seeing some of the forecast models. So there's a couple things I want to talk about because the system is looking like it's going to be strengthening in the coming days before it then weakens as it approaches the state. So what exactly is going to be driving this system? Why are we expecting the strengthening and then the weakening?
Well, there's not much wind shear, which is changing winds in the different layers of the atmosphere. So that's, from the hurricane standpoint, that's good for a hurricane to strengthen. There's plenty of warm water along the first part of the track. Then when it gets a little bit closer to us, the water is going to cool off somewhat, but we don't look for a huge drastic decrease in sea surface temperatures. So the weakening is going to be a little gradual. And as you said earlier, maybe not quite as fast as we'd like to see. A lot of times hurricanes, when they get closer to the main Hawaiian Islands, they hit strong wind shear and cooler water temperatures. But in this case, from the angle that Douglas is taking, it's not looking so good for really sudden or strong weakening as it gets close.
Okay, and as it does approach us, it does look like there is going to be an increase a bit in the vertical wind shear. Is it just not enough? What exactly are we expecting during that time?
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, we're still 4 or 5 days out, so sometimes the computer models can change their idea about how strong that wind shear will be. But we don't want folks to wait for that. It's really time to start thinking about getting your hurricane preparations together just in case. Another thing I want to point out too is that when we're looking 4 or 5 days out, sometimes even when the models are in really good agreement, you can still see shifts in the track either to the north or to the south. So even though it looks like at the moment the Big Island might be most at risk, we want the folks on the smaller islands to really pay attention to this too, in case the track shifts a little farther to the north, and if Douglas is a little stronger than we think it'll be when it gets close. All of those are really plausible possibilities right now, and we really want folks to pay attention to what's going on with Douglas.
Definitely. And again, the official track from the National Hurricane Center, that cone of uncertainty does encompass all of the smaller islands. So if we do see a shift up further to the north, there is a possibility that any of the islands could still see a direct impact and a direct hit from this. Now, I know it's still far out, and it's really going to depend on the exact eventual track that the system does take, but the way that it's heading right now, the strength that's forecast right now, what impacts are we anticipating?
Yeah, it's hard to say, who is going to get the worst at this point. There's still a possibility that the system could go north of the islands or a little south of the islands, and each one of those would drastically improve our weather. But there is a really very decent possibility that somebody is going to get some strong winds and heavy rain out of this. And when we say that, we're talking about the possibility for damaging winds, the possibility for flooding rain. So if you live in an area where you know that you've had problems before from really strong winds or heavy rain, this is the time to start thinking about that and maybe getting preparations together to make sure that you're ready for that, especially if you're in one of those vulnerable areas. But really, we want everyone to pay attention as this gets close. And we're not really limiting that to the Big Island right now. We think that the smaller islands really do need to pay attention.
Definitely. We all need to be prepared. Everyone should have their hurricane kits ready. Make sure you have a plan in place with your family and know what you're going to be doing in a situation that we do see a very strong storm with major impacts. Of course, we'll be continuing to talk with the National Weather Service, the Central Pacific Hurricane Center, giving you the very latest on Hurricane Douglas. But thank you so much for joining us this morning, Bob.
Take care. Everyone be safe.
Yes, I know, right. Again, Robert Ballard from the Central Pacific Hurricane Center.